So it's coming up to 5 months ago that I started Spoken Greats, and this week it's now in the top 1% of all YouTube channels.
What? You're fucking hot!
Yes, now I know what you're thinking. We've only got 100 subscribers, and there are literally channels with more subscribers than the populations of most countries. How on earth am I in the top 1%? Well, it turns out that of the 2.6 billion people using YouTube, only around 110 million have actually started a YouTube channel. That's 4% of everyone on YouTube. Of those 110 million, around 28 million have 100 subscribers or more, meaning Spoken Greats is in the top 25% of channels producing content and the top 1% of everyone using YouTube. To do better than average on YouTube, you don't need to produce viral videos with 100 million views. You just need to actually produce videos. As most people don't even get that far. You just need to keep producing and improving, because most people give up long before then. This is a principle that applies in many aspects of life. To do better than average, the bar is incredibly low. You just need to be willing to do what most people are not. Taking small, everyday decisions that other people do not will set you apart from others in the long run. You will find yourself on a positive trajectory towards success. Doing a little bit more than average in the short term will lead to drastic changes in the long term. So here are 5 ways you can be above average. Wake up earlier. The trouble with social media is that we're exposed to the highest performers in society, such as the 0.01%, and it's easy to get demoralised when comparing ourselves to them. Of course, you're going to feel lazy if you compare yourself to Jocko Willing and you're not getting up at 4:30 in the morning. But guess what? If you got up at 6 AM, you'd still be waking up earlier than 82% of people. If you got up at 7 AM, you'd still be awake before 52% of people. So try setting your alarm 15 minutes earlier or 30 if you're feeling really adventurous. Maybe this means one fewer 30-minute Netflix episode the night before so you can go to bed a little earlier. And then use that time in the morning to do something positive, such as exercise, reading, or meditating. Staying healthy. To have a better than average physique, you don't need six-pack abs, you just need to maintain a normal weight, as over 60% of adults in the USA and the UK are overweight. A digestive biscuit has about 70 calories. If you were to eat one fewer biscuit at work per day, you would consume 16,800 fewer calories over a year. Take the stairs instead of the lift to your second floor office once a day, and you've burned another 2,400 calories in a year. From one fewer biscuit and taking the stairs, you've lost 5 pounds of fat in a year. Read more. Depending on how you measure, a little over 50% of people have not read a full book in the last year. So if you were to read just 10 pages a day, you'd get through around 12 books a year, learning far more than the majority of people. In a 4-hour work week, Tim Ferriss says, if you read 3 books on the same topic from different authors, you will know more about that topic than 99% of the people you know. Genuine expertise is so rare these days. People just don't take the time to cultivate a real understanding beyond superficial knowledge. So reading more on a topic is such an easy win to outperform most people's knowledge. Taking the time to read 10 pages is not going to make you an expert, but within 3 months, you will have read 3 books on that topic and will know more than the average person. Sort your finances out. If you were to save £6 a day, after a year you'd have more savings than 50% of UK households. That's a Starbucks and a Tesco meal deal per day towards being financially above average. This approach to finance was popularised by the latte effect by David Bach, the idea that aggregated daily expenses amount to substantial sums of money in a year. You're not going to get rich from not going to Starbucks. But putting that money aside for savings will put you in a better financial position from which to build wealth in the long term. A seemingly insignificant habit of making your own lunch for work has got you a £2,000 slush fund by the end of the year. Work harder. If you show up to work 10 minutes early, that's 40 hours more worked in a year than your colleagues, which might make the difference between you getting a promotion. This is not some drastic sacrifice where you've abandoned any hope of a family or social life to work long hours, yet on aggregate, you have outperformed the average with just a small change. You could use this time to read about changes in your industry, or work on a personal project, or learn a new skill to increase your earning potential, or if things are really bad at work, you could dedicate that time to searching for a better job. So there we have it, 5 ways you can be better than average. You don't need to be swinging kettlebells at 5 AM to produce above average results. You can take less extreme action and still merit the benefits of small, consistent actions. So I challenge you to do better than average. It's easier than you think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button. See you soon.